Hey there, Bruce. Welcome to Root Letter Last Answer. Now, this is a game I've been meaning to get to for a long time. Now, I do have access to both versions of the game, Root Letter and Root Letter Last Answer, which apparently is a revamped version of the original. However, I'm not sure what people's take is on which is the better one. Because this one's got like real people in it as opposed to like drawings or whatever, I believe. However, you can set it to original mode, so I've set it to original mode because I think that would go better. But you know, if this comes out and everyone wants me to change it, let me know and I'll change it. But I think I find the idea of having like photos of people in here a little bit, I don't know, I played a lot of FMV games, I don't know, guess I'm just not used to it. Anyway, let me know what you think anyway. This is going to be another short-ish one that has been on my list to do for a long time. It does have voice acting, but only in Japanese, so I have it turned off as usual because I will be reading everything out. So without further ado, let's jump in, shall we? I don't really know what to expect, but it has been on my list for well over a year at this point. Do I get a name? I can stick with Takayuki, I can live with that. Sure. That's the default, I'll take the default. I'm all about canonicity. This story contains the names of real places, people, and groups, but their presentation in-game is fictional. The Illuminati? Illuminati confirmed. I'm in my room, sorting through things. I was getting ready to move to a new job. After quitting my job at a design firm I've had for 11 years. My parents are having some renovations done, so I came back to clean up a bit. I should tidy up. I start to put things away. Look around the area. Oh, okay. We get to click on stuff? Check. You can move the cursor with the mouse or the directional keys. When it turns red, left click or press the confirm key to interact. Likewise, using the mouse wheel or the zoom in out keys, you can enlarge or reduce the screen accordingly. Well, that's nice. Searching the area may lead to new discoveries and progress the story. Cool. What's this? There's a stack of letters. They're from Aya Fumino, Shimane Prefecture. Aya Fumino? How long has it been? 15 years ago, I put an ad in the magazine to find a pen pal. Aya Fumino saw it and sent me a letter. I think I have a picture of her somewhere. Found it. I look at her photo in the envelope. It's a photograph of Aya. She looked cute in her school uniform. Cramming for college entrance exams was insane, and her letters helped me get through it. A girl pen pal from an unknown city. Little by little, I fell for her. Of course. Except, when I was close to graduating from high school, I sent her my 10th letter, but I never heard back from her. It felt like she'd broken up with me. Huh? At the bottom of the pile, I find an unopened letter. This one's unopened. When was it sent? I look at the envelope, but there's no postmark. Why isn't there a postmark? I open the letter and read it. I killed someone. I must atone for my sins. We won't speak again. Farewell. My hands are shaking. What is this? I pore over every detail of the letter. There's not a lot to go over, to be fair. It's 4 lines. She definitely wrote this. Is this a response to the 10th letter I sent? But why isn't it postmarked? Even if I wanted to contact her, I only know her address. I looked at the address on the envelope. Shimane Prefecture. Acquired photo of Aya in uniform. Acquired envelope without postmark. Cool. I'm curious about all the interactivities that's going to be involved in this game then. How many years has it been since I last looked out at the city like this? In the bus on the way to the airport, I take the letter out and look it over again. When I was a senior in high school 15 years ago, I exchanged 10 letters with a pen pal named Aya Fumino. My memories of that time almost faded under the weight of the daily grind, but I'm remembering now. The final letter from Aya Fumino, the one without a postmark, said I killed someone. Among other things, the disturbing letter made me want to find out the truth about her. I finished packing, and I'm ready to head to the airport. I look at the photograph of Aya Fumino in my hand. Also, I can finally see her in person for the first time. On the way to the airport, I close my eyes, but sleep doesn't come.
私は人を殺してしまいました。私は やめた方がいいと思ってるの？
あんなことやるべきじゃなかったんですよ。
余計なことするからだ。
いい加減にして。もう我慢の限界。さようなら。
Set in Shimane, the divine land of marriage. A young adult suspense thriller. Well, that sounds pretty good to me. Man.
綾は25年前に亡くなってるんだよ。
そういう名前のクラスメートはいません。
話せるようなことは何もないわ。
どうして彼女のことを調べてるんだ？
ごめんなさい。知らない人です。何を調べてるの？10通の手紙が導く7つの過去と1つの嘘。真実は果てしなく切ない。ルートレター。
Okay, let's get into it. This looks like it cost a bit to make. Just saying. I'm heading to Matsue to find Aya Fumino. Outside, clouds like cotton candy shimmer white in the sunlight. Ladies and gentlemen, we will begin our landing in 10 minutes. Please return to your seats. Our estimated arrival time at Izumo Airport is 1 p.m. It is 21 degrees in Izumo and a beautiful sunny day. That's right, I have all the letters she sent me. I should reread them. I take a letter out from my bag. Nice to meet you. I am Aya Fumino, a student at Shimane Prefecture, Matsue High School. Shimane is famous for the land of gods, but there's lots of variation in the climate, natural features, and people's dispositions. It's also becoming popular as a place to get married. I talk like I know a lot about it, but I actually only moved here during the spring of my second year of middle school. There are 7 classmates who I get along with really well. There's Shorty, who comes from a rich family, Monkey, who is naturally athletic, Snappy, who has a strong sense of justice, Fatty, who's very kind, Bitch, who's, let's say, talkative, and Four Eyes, who's the top student at our school. Finally, there's my irreplaceable best friend, Bestie. I'm really glad to have them in my life. Do you have any friends who you can trust? I'll be waiting for your reply. Aya Fumino. P.S. What do you do on your days off? But you really like giving your friends like the ultimate nicknames. Jesus. I've already read it. Advance. This is the first letter she sent me. Her handwriting was beautiful, and she had perfect grammar. What did I write back to her? I think I said... Thank you for your letter. Shimane is becoming popular for marriage. How romantic. I guess you could say that I have friends. They're really just some guys I've known since elementary school. There's the quick-tempered, muscular George, the eccentric, argumentative Ronpa, and the comical Shofukute. You know, like that one comedian. I have a nickname too, of course. Everyone calls me Max. Apparently that's because I'm always giving everything I've got. To me, things are boring if you don't give your all, but whenever... I was reading that. On the letter screen, you can review the letters you sent to Aya. Think about the questions she asked at the end of her letter, and how you responded 15 years ago. Look, I'm trying to read. I'm sure there's no point in telling you about this, though. I guess getting... Fine. On days off, I like to stay home. I'll read anything from romance to horror. The other day, I read a very scary novel. Do you like to read, Aya? We'll roll with that. Sure. I said some childish things in those letters, which reminds me, I haven't seen my friends from back then in ages. Oh, we're almost there. I made it to Izumo Airport. Its official name is Izumo Enmusubi Airport. It fits a romantic place like Izumo, I suppose, putting love not in the name of the airport. This whole thing was really impulsive on my part, and I hadn't bothered reading up on Shimane before coming here. I wonder if I can buy a guidebook at the airport. Look around the area? Sure. I'm looking for a guidebook, are we? Over here? Wow, this is... Wait, never mind. It's just an airport pamphlet. Well, shit. Oh, there's multiple things. I found a guidebook about Shimane Prefecture. Well, that was it free, was it? The guidebook lists famous sightseeing spots and has a map of the area. Check the guidebook. When you use the guidebook command, you can view descriptions of the locations you visited. Also, the guidebook command can unlock map areas and serve as a source of information. There are all kinds of tourist attractions in Shimane. This looks good. No point in hanging around the airport. The address on the envelope is Matsue City, so I'll start there. I'm minding my own business when Shimaneko approaches. Wow, that's the Shimane mascot character, Shimaneko. So you're Shimaneko? I'm Max. Nice to meet you. I'm not here for sightseeing, but I'll go if I have time. The scenery and people are magnificent. Cool, looking forward to it. Yeah, I know about Lake Shinji. There are monsters there too. Better get in your Ava and fight them then. This guidebook is useful, Shinji. This guidebook is useful, I noticed. By the way, I'm trying to get to Matsue. How do I get there? There's a bus that stops in front of the airport? Sounds good. What? The Ichibata Electrical Railroad. From the famous movie is here, too? I would love to ride the train into the city. It's a long journey, but that's the fun of travelling. Which bus should I take to the station? The bus to Izumo Grand Shrine. Got it, thank you. See you around. Don't cry. Hey, where are you going in such a hurry? Shimaneko runs off as if fleeing from something. Did I say something wrong? Oh well. After Shimaneko left, I got on the bus to Izumo Grand Shrine Station. So this is Izumo Grand Shrine Station. Inside the station looks like a church, with white walls stretching to the ceilings. The stained glass windows splatter the artwork in the center with coloured light. Okay, so from here I can take the Ichibata Electric Railroad to Matsue. Look around the area. Sure. I better get going. I jump on the train. This is the famous Ichibata Electric Railroad. Thank you for riding with us. This is a local train headed for Matsue Lake Shinji Onsen Station. The scenery outside the train is gorgeous. After a while I see Lake Shinji. There's a fishing boat on the surface of the lake, making gentle ripples on the water. Weird how such a simple thing is so calming. Is it nostalgia or deja vu? Look around the area? Can do. I can see beautiful Lake Shinji from the window. There aren't very many passengers, considering it's like famous or whatever. It's an ad for a museum. I stand up to look closer. They're having a special exhibition at the Shimane Art Museum. I keep reading. Unknown local Matsue artist exhibit, huh? Interesting. We shortly arrive at the station. The Matsue Shinji Lake Onsen Station is the last stop on the Ichibata Electric Railroad. I should double check where I'm going. I take out the letter and check Aya Fumino's address. I should be able to find it with my phone GPS. I turn on my cell phone. Use your phone. Can do, Mr. Magoo. The phone screen lets you use items, save, load, and change game options. The items menu lists the name and description of items in your possession. You can also save the game. Load save data. Delete save data. The options menu lets you change the game settings. You can return to the main menu from the phone. If you press the close button, you can close the phone screen. Thanks. Why are we looking at our items? Cute photo of Aya. Envelope without postmark. I type her address into my phone and the GPS shows me the route. It's a bit of a hike from here. I need to exercise though, so I'll walk. Use your phone. Guidebook? Oh, I see. It's not telling me what to do, it's just... I see. When you select move, choosing the overall map option will allow you to view the entire area. From the overall map, confirm the spot you would like to go, then press the left-click confirm button to move there. If you want to change your location within an area, you select the displayed list, you can select one from the displayed list. What? What? I'll go to the Fumino house then, eh? I arrive at a residential area. I get to the address, but there's nothing here. I check the map on my phone. Well, that's weird. According to the map, it should be right here, but it's just an empty lot full of weeds. I wonder if there's someone around that I can ask. Check. Hey, there's a mailman. I'll talk to him. I'll show the address on the letter to the passing mailman. Excuse me. Yes? Look around the... Okay. Ask. When you use the ask command, you can choose a subject or topic to sway conversations to get the information you want. This is quite in-depth, isn't it? I'm very impressed, actually. This place. Excuse me. Is this... Wait, what was the address? Is something wrong? I'll show the mailman the address on the letter. How do I show him something? Can I go smartphone, items, envelope? I don't think that works. Oh, inventory. By selecting the inventory command, you can show items to the person with whom you're speaking. Only items that are in your possession can be shown. Selecting an item to show a character too soon will not help you make progress through an event. Choose which item you want to show to people according to the situation. I'm trying to get to this address. Is this the right place? Yeah, this is the right address. If that's the one you're looking for, then this should be it. I think the Fumino family used to live in the house here. Do you know anything about that? Sorry, but I haven't been in Matsue very long myself. I see. Oh wait, this might be the place where there used to be a Western style house. I heard it was destroyed in a fire though. Fire? There was a fire here? I think that it burned down and some people died in the fire. When was that? More than a decade ago, 14 or 15 years I think? 15 years ago? Could it be? Is she alive? I wonder if what she said in her letter had anything to do with this. Do you need anything else, sir? No, thank you. You were a big help. Well, great. I never even imagined her house might just be gone. My stomach suddenly growls at me and I remember how long I've been traveling. I'll think about this more on a full stomach. I wonder if there are any good restaurants near here. Maybe there's something in the guidebook. Alright. There's a soba restaurant called Kamiari-an within walking distance. I think I'll check it out. Move. Alright, we're getting the hang of this now. Kamiari-an. I arrive at the front of the Kamiari-an soba restaurant. Look at this place. I bet the food is great. It's pretty fancy. I bet it's expensive. As I step inside, I can feel the prestigious atmosphere of this spacious restaurant. When I take a seat, a young waiter brings over a menu. Hey, welcome. Can I ask you a question? You must want to know my name. Call me Sanpai. Sanpai. Have a menu. I accept a menu from Sanpai. No, actually... you must want to know my recommendation. Everything here is delicious. Just call me when you're ready to order. Sanpai disappears into the back. Well, okay then. Not sure what a guy like that is doing in an old school noodle joint. I look at the menu. If you've got a big appetite, try the Yamada no Orochi soba. Guess that's their specialty. Sanpai comes over. I see you found our specialty, but can you finish the entire thing? I got a big stomach. Bring me Yamada no Orochi soba. Coming right up. One Yamada no Orochi. Sanpai goes back into the kitchen. As I wait, I get hungrier and hungrier. Can't wait to see what I'm actually eating. We don't need to do anything, do we? Check. I guess we can look around while we wait. A clean table. I'm looking around the restaurant when he sets the Yamada no Orochi soba down in front of me. The dish is a giant serving of cold soba with thick slices of eel on the side, named after the mythical 8-headed serpent. This looks worthy of my stomach. I dig into the Yamato no Orochi soba. Whoa, this is delicious. It's so good. The soba's consistency is perfect and the eel is soft with a lot of fat. I'm so glad I was born in Japan. Since it's this good, I think I'll eat the whole thing. Done. Man, that was good. Wow, you finished it in a jiffy. Nice going. Hearing this, the rough and tumble restaurant owner emerges from the kitchen. Someone finished the whole thing? Yep, the guy right here. You did good, kid. I'll reply in max mode. The fuck is max mode? During important scenes, you'll switch to max mode to convey your feelings to someone. The dialogue will change as the gauge fills up. When you choose what to say, press the left-click confirm button. If the person with whom you were speaking did not like your answer, you'll be forced to go through max mode once again. Once you succeed at max mode, the story will continue. Man, I ate a lot. I can't even move. I'm so stuffed. I'm a huge eater. You have no idea how much I can eat. I'm a max big eater. He said max. I'm always all in. I'm max. You're a funny guy. I'm the owner of this joint. Genkichi. Nice meeting you. What a polite answer. I better give a polite response. The soba and the eel were both very delicious. You're not from around here, are you? I'm from Tokyo. You're a tourist? No, not exactly. Ask? Actually, there's something I'd like to ask. Shoot. There's a big empty lot nearby. An empty lot? Where is it? There was a fire there 14 or 15 years ago? Must be the house that Professor Naoki Fumino used to live in. There was a beautiful western house there, but the thing burned to the ground towards the end of the year 15 years ago. I think he had a daughter in high school at the time. A daughter? Didn't know about that. Genkichi cocks his head to one side in confusion. Two customers come into the restaurant. I'd like some fish tempura and some cold soba. And an eel rice bowl for me. Alrighty then. Can I ask more? Mr. Genkichi, about Miss Fumino? I like you, kid. You can have half off the bill. Half price? Thanks. Wait, no, I wanted to ask you a bit more about the fire at the Fumino house. I don't know much about it. I see. Kid, while you're here at Matsue, you eat at my place. It's all about the sumo ashikoshi. Sumo legs and hips? Genkichi goes back into the kitchen. I guess I'll ask about the fire somewhere else. Would you like to finish with some tea? Yes. Is there a library nearby? You can walk to Matsue Library from here. I'll research the fire there, thank you. I want tea as well. Oh, is he gone? Fuck. Alright, I guess I'm leaving. Matsue Central Library. Arriving at the library, I'm greeted by a modern concrete building. It's quiet in here. I wonder where the periodical section is. I'll ask at the help desk. I head over to the help desk. Excuse me, where is the periodical section? That would be to the left, at the back of the library. Thank you. The librarian goes back to his duties. I guess I'll look for the newspapers. Check. Check. They have special editions lined up here. I wonder if the featured series changes every month. If I need to get more information, I should ask at this information desk. I need information. There are books of newspaper archives. Here we go. I look at an archived version of the newspaper from December 1999. On December 25th at 9 PM, there was a fire at the home of Professor Naoki Fumino, 67, which burned the entire building to the ground. The body of Yoko Fumino, 62, was found in the remains of the house. The cause of the fire is under investigation. It wasn't Aya who died in the fire, but 62-year-old Yoko Fumino. Her mother, maybe? I found some details of what happened in the fire, but I think it's time to go to a hotel. I reserved a room at the Matsue Inn. Alright. Let's go. The pace is high. Like, I'm used to a reasonably slow pace, especially at the start of one of these. But the pace is fucking Going hard. I arrive at the inn. This must be where I made a reservation. It's an old 2-story wooden building. I picked this place because it was cheap, so I can't complain too much. The site said it had a large bath, and really, when it comes to inns, the room and service are more important than how it looks. Alright, here I go. I enter the inn. Excuse me. A woman in a kimono comes out to welcome me. You must be the one with a reservation. I'm the manager, Haruka Yamamoto. Nice to meet you. I'll have someone show you to your room now. Tomoko, we have a new guest. A young woman in a kimono enters. Hello, Sam. My name's Tomoko Sakata. Tomoko shows me to my room. This inn looks like it has some history. It's just old, don't worry. There aren't any ghosts or anything. Haruka was very prim and proper, but Tomoko seems like kind of a ditz. That's not very nice. Your room is right back there. Tomoko shows me into the room. This room has a great view. You can see Lake Shinji right there. The big bath with water from the hot spring is on the first floor. I'm going to appreciate that. You're planning on staying 2 nights, right? That was the plan, but I may need to stay longer. How long? I'm not sure yet. Well, most of our rooms are available, so feel free to extend your stay as long as you'd like. Ask. Fire. Tomoko, are you from here? I'm from Iwami, actually. Why do you ask? Do you know anything about a college professor's house that was burned down 15 years ago? That house might be... You know it? No, I don't know much about this area. Oh. Miss Yamamoto might know something though. I'll go get her. Tomoko leaves and comes back with Haruka. Sir, are you looking for information on the fire that happened at the Fumino's 15 years ago? Do you know anything? Mr. Fumino, a college professor, lived there. His wife died in that fire. So it was the professor's wife that died. And I think he had a daughter too. He had one daughter, I think her name was Aya. Did she get caught in the fire too? No, Aya died long before that. Must be 25 years now. Aya Fumino died? That's right, why? I was pen pals with Aya Fumino 15 years ago. 15 years ago, but Aya passed away long before then. Haruka, are you sure you're remembering correctly? Mm-hmm. Aya died many years before the fire. There's no doubt in my mind. But how could that be? Tomoko looks like she wanted to say something. Miss Yamamoto, have you heard what they say about that place? What do they say about it? And they say the empty lot is haunted. And you believe that? But sir, you were pen pals with the girl that died, right? Now that you mention it, I understand. Right. What does that mean? The ghost, sir. Your pen pal was a ghost. Oh, come on. Do you have a photo of her? Oh, yes. I show Haruka the photo of Aya. Oh my, what a pretty girl. You must have fallen in love at first sight. Oh dear, you're turning red, was I right? More importantly, is the person in this photograph Aya Fumino? I'm sorry, I've never met her. What? But this uniform is for Matsue Oba High School. Right. We can tell the school she attended by her uniform. She went to Matsue Oba High School. You know, my cousin went to school at Matsue Oba High School. She was the same age as Aya too. She might know something. Should I ask her for you? Yes, please. Well, we've talked quite a bit, haven't we? Well, you don't want to intrude. Please enjoy your stay here. Haruka and Tomoko leave the room. Well, that was a long day. I think I'll take a bath. I'm in the bath, feeling the pleasant, prickly sensation of the hot water. It's not big enough to call it a large bath, maybe more of a small hot tub, but it's a nice one at least. A wrinkly old man suddenly joins me, the joys of public baths. Ooh, this is the life. That old man is suspicious. Who are you, Gramps? I'm not your grandpa. My name is Kokomo Izumi. Guess I'm stuck with this old weirdo for a little while. Traveling alone? Yeah, I guess so. You wash mine, I'll wash yours? No thanks. I'll show you mine, you show me yours? Not very friendly, are you? Anyone would say no to that. When I was young, I used to travel all the time, chasing criminals all over the place. Right. Hey, Gramps, were you a detective or something? A detective? You don't think much of me, do you? So that's a no? Were you a salesman then? Punk, do I look like a salesman to you? Well, yeah. Don't go blathering about it. But I was with the FBI. The FBI? Not so loud, you never know who could be listening, huh? Well, I'm listening. Oh, come on. I was also with the CIA. Oh, God, he's crazy. Okay, cool. Now I know you're lying. 100 cases, you never know who you meet. I'm stuck with this guy now. I guess this is the part of the traveling. I believed him for a minute. Then it turns out he's fucking nuts. This day felt like a mystery novel. If what Haruka said is true, Aya Fumino died 25 years ago. And if that's the case, who was sending me letters? A ghost? No way, I'm tired. I think I'll sleep on it. And with that, we need to wrap this episode up, but I'm super impressed. Holy crap. I would have played it much earlier if I'd known it was so in-depth. It's got a lot of systems going on. Maybe too many, but I like it. Keeps it fresh, you know? I'm excited to get back to this tomorrow. Let me know what you think about the options that I set. I hope you're happy with them. I'm happy with them so far, but you know, if you think it could be better, let me know. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one, Bruce. Thanks for watching.